Brother, there is no love in that ring tonight.
No, definitely not.
Residents of Riot City.
You're not needed for this. Go take a seat.
Well, residents of Riot City, welcome to the Devil You Know from the top of the arc. I am the wordsmith, Sean Fuster.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love me.
Oh, God.
Of course he does.
I love what RCW has become under my rule as general manager.
What a Pritchard.
I love the fact that I'm the one that instigated the Arkaba. I got us into the fringe. I am the best general manager this company has ever seen.
With me as always,
On that note,
Paul Roberts, the voice of Australian Wrestling.
It is my esteemed pleasure to be the first to introduce you to the new RCW Heavyweight Champion, accompanied by Ben Rosenthal.
He could be in trouble. He said Ben Rosenthal.
Look, he'd probably find a way out of it. He seems to find a way out of all trouble. Residents, as I was trying to say, the wordsmith Sean Fuster, the real voice of Australian wrestling, Paul Roberts, here with you from the top of the arc as we welcome, one way or another, the new RCW champion, the master of mayhem, HAVOK.
Of course, we indeed, Sean, we're here at the top of the arc. If you go back to our last show, you will see exactly how HAVOK became the brand new RCW champion.
Cashing in his key to the city opportunity, unlocking that title shot against our former champion, Matt Hayter. A low blow from Rosenthal set up that moment. And look, I'm still left with so many questions. I said at the end of our last broadcast, I wanted an interview with HAVOK. I wanted to understand why he had turned back this direction, gone back with Rosenthal again. As you saw on the Riot City social media, they ducked me.
Well, indeed.
Young Carmine is a great young investigative journalist. He's going to grow into a great reporter, but he didn't ask the hard questions that need to be asked of this renewed alliance.
Indeed, of course, you can catch them on our Facebook. And the fans here, the residents of Riot City, getting on the case of Benjamin Rosenthal.
Well, may they do so.
You're all being very rude.
Takes one to know one, Rosenthal.
Now, don't sit there booing, cheering, because you're not smart enough to operate at our level. 2 years we plotted and planned, and you know what? That's the result. That is why we do what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me introduce to you the master of mayhem, the hardcore hitman, the champion of carnage, me. And that's fine. I'm going to show you that I very much deserve to be the RCW champion, and that starts today. I'm issuing an open challenge. And it is going to be
I said it earlier, Sean, there's got to be one person that answers this open challenge. And here he is right now.
The official ego, Matt Hayter, making his presence felt at the Devil You Know. It would be an understatement to say that the past month has been an agonizing one for Matt Hayter. If you've seen any of his posts on social media, I don't think the official ego has ever been so knocked down, Paul, so crushed by circumstance and by consequence.
Well, he went from the highest of highs now to the lowest of lows. He was able to dethrone Rocky Monero, but to be screwed over the way he was by Benjamin Rosenthal and HAVOK.
And look, let's not mince words. HAVOK's right. HAVOK is absolutely a deserving champion, a near 20-year veteran of the sport, an incredible competitor. He would have been able to be a serious contender for Hayter's championship in a straight one-on-one match. What I don't understand is why a man with a pedigree like that, with ability like that, felt the need to ally himself with a goblin and take the cheap shot.
Well, sometimes they say you've got to do what you've got to do, Sean, and he wanted to make sure he got it done. I'm sure Benjamin Rosenthal had a lot to do with that.
Don't you stand behind me, you bull dickhead. Get over there.
Fool me once, shame on me.
You shut your mouth too, you idiot. I hope that you're proud of yourself, HAVOK. And I hope that you're relishing in this championship reign that you're having. Because I watched your little interview on the weekend, and everything I said is true, and everything you said is too. The best part of you is dying. And when I said I'm gonna be the one that has to put the old man down, I meant it. And I think that inside of that stupid head of yours, you know it's the truth too. You've been wrestling longer than I've been alive, and I've worked far too hard to just let you take my championship away. So tonight for your open challenge, I accept.
Well, there we have it.
Okay. I thought this might happen. Yes, okay, understandable. So all we need from you, Hayter, is to just sign the contract. Yep, I've got a pen here. Sign it away. Just on the dotted line there, just sign it away.
That's unusually amenable.
Well, Matt Hayter signing the contract. Shouldn't you read that sort of stuff first, Sean?
Especially with them.
Why, thank you, sir.
And I'll be seeing you, old man, in the main event.
Actually, no.
Here we go.
See, did you not read the contract before you signed it? Oh, Hayter! Sorry. This was for an opportunity later on in the year. You're not wrestling HAVOK tonight, buddy. Hit the road!
Oh, come on. It's an open challenge.
He signed off on it. Jensen Hunt, all signed off, all tickety-boo.
Oh, look at that. Lovely little conspiracy forming there. Rosenthal and Jensen Hunt all chummy.
Are you trying to screw me over, Jensen? Huh? You signed up this bullshit contract that I can't get my belt back? Huh? Listen here, Hayter. I am sick and tired.
Oh, look out. Oh, look out. Come on from behind. Down under.
You want a match tonight? Huh? Send me a referee. Get me a referee out here right now.
Paul, did you see the look on HAVOK's face?
And it's against my best friend, Down Under.
Oh, well, great advantage.
If you value your job, you will ring the damn bell. I'll get out when I'm ready. Ring the bell.
Did you see the look on HAVOK's face when Benjamin Rosenthal pulled that on Hayter? He said, I'm ready to take him on right now.
Well, he was, but now General Manager Jensen Hunt has got him in a match with his best friend, Down Under.
Hayter now, couldn't pull that off.
Oh!
Making Down Under pay for it.
I wish he would make Jensen pay for it. Crooked GM that we've got.
Trying again.
Oh, ducks underneath. The leg scissors takes Down Under into the corner. Matt Hayter now comes in, sent over the top rope.
You can tell Hayter's slightly off his game, slightly, railing against his angst, railing against his anxieties. Well, he looks like he's back in the catbird seat now.
Of course he's off his game, Sean. He was coming out here to get a shot at his RCW Championship.
Maybe a moment now for the former champion to compose himself, to calm down, to center again, to focus on this new adversary. What's Jensen Hunt's agenda? Why is he so invested in keeping HAVOK as champion? Surely, I know this is a silly thing to say, given it's Jensen Hunt, look out! Oh, I was going to say he should be impartial, instead he just got Hayter to the face. High speed dive style.
Well, Jensen Hunt trying to get to his feet now. Down Under gets sent back in the ring by Matt Hayter.
Cover now. Just the one count.
Oh, gets blocked. Big right hand from Hayter. He now comes off the ropes. Down Under right behind him. Cross body takes Hayter down. Wow.
I think there was an elbow in the face there as well. Typical Down Under. No move he can't add a little bit of extra damage to. Look at that.
Drops him right on the top of his head. Goes for the cover. 2. Just the 2 for Down Under on the former RCW champion, Matt Hayter.
Look, Hayter's been dropped on his head enough times to be almost impervious to it. That said, a few more right hands like that are going to knock the former champion out of contention tonight.
Well, Sean, you're going to have to do some investigating. You're the investigative one here out of us. You've got to find out what this connection between either Ben Rosenthal and Jensen Hunt or HAVOK and Jensen Hunt.
Speaking of connection, Hayter special connects there. You're absolutely right, Paul. I've been doing my best. If you see the social media exchange between myself and HAVOK, HAVOK's made it clear he has no problem speaking to me. But Rosenthal makes all of his arrangements, and Rosenthal, to use HAVOK's words, doesn't like me.
Doesn't like you.
I mean, that puts him in some fairly august company. You know, there are police commissioners and judges.
There's
that are
probably
the
a
same
few.
opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, look out.
Oh, look out. Jensen Hunt getting involved. This is not right, Sean. Oh!
What a destroyer.
Wow.
Jensen Hunt, almost a stump puller destroyer there.
Wow. The Outback legend. Where's he heading? To the top right.
Look out below.
Oh! Down
Good
Under.
night. I think we've got a win here for Down Under.
Oh! Out the back door at the last moment goes Matt Hayter. Of course, this would have shot Down Under right up the rankings in singles competition, Sean.
Down Under again, still just a 2 count. That's right, Paul. And maybe that's part of what Jensen wants as well. He seems to have thrown his lot behind Rosenthal and HAVOK for whatever reason. Now he's using Down Under to do his dirty work. Doesn't want Matt Hayter just kept out of the title picture. Wants him by the looks of things on the shelf. Down Under winding up.
Matt Hayter rolls through, out the way. Oh, looks out. Down Under nearly into...
Oh! Thanks for the assist, Jensen Hunt. And now Hayter tuning up the band.
He's waiting for Down Under.
Oh, misses. Oh my God, again.
Blow.
Cover now. And that's all she wrote.
your winner, one half of Vicious and Delicious and my best friend, Downunder.
Paul, as you say, that is a huge win for Downunder that's going to propel him right up the rankings here in Riot City. Well, what a fall from grace from Matt Hayter.
Well, the low blow from Downunder, the same thing that happened to Matt Hayter to lose that RCW Championship to HAVOK, now happened to him again. The Arkaba is not good for Matt Hayter.
Well,
let's say that.
Arkaba, let's be honest, the odds are stacked against the former champion. We've now seen that there is some kind of alliance between Vicious and Delicious and Benjamin Rosenthal. I don't think HAVOK is part of that alliance, I've got to say. Judging by his reactions, I've still got to believe that HAVOK thinks and knows he can do this the right way.
Well, I have to totally agree, as you said, HAVOK is a worthy champion. There's no two ways about it. The guy is a legend in South Australian and Australian wrestling. The man has done it all and deserves to be the champion. But he doesn't deserve the way he went about it.
Residents here giving applause, giving praise to Matt Hayter. That young man's got a lot of soul searching to do now, Paul. Well, it has been the worst 2 months of his life.
And he's got screwed out of a shot to go for that championship again. One, not only the championship, he wants to get his hands on HAVOK. He wants revenge for what happened last time here at the Ark when he lost his championship. And of course, they've tricked him now. He signed the contract. His shot is not going to happen till somewhere way down the track, Sean.
Let's go back to Andy Anderson in the ring.
The following match is a tag team match scheduled for 1-4. With a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first. Making their way to the ring, at a combined weight of 188 kilograms, the pure blood, Cayden, Cornell, and the
An unlikely pairing, but also unlikely fan favourites, Var-City Villains, getting some of the residents on side with their antics, which, given the way that Cayden Cornell conducted himself when he first came into this company, I did not think I'd ever be saying, Paul.
Well, for sure, these two, an interesting pairing, but as you said, they seem to have captured some of the hearts here of the fans in Riot City with their antics, but they're going to have their hands full tonight.
Noticeable by his absence, their manager, Jimmy C.
Oh, he's got big things happening tonight. So.
Speaking of big things, the biggest story in Riot City's tag team division is about to make its way to the stage.
It's time for the Brady Show.
The Bradys for now, tag team name TBA. But I don't think a name's going to matter particularly when you've got this much talent and this much power in one family, in one ring.
Well, we've seen it all happen at the last show here. Team Brady wanted to put Delta to the test. He wasn't worried about the result, Sean. All he wanted to do was put Delta to the test. She proved and passed that test to Dean. And now we're going to see the Bradys tag and in action. And I can't wait.
This is what we've wanted for so long, to see these two. Delta making her way out of the women's division and now competing full-time in the tag division. And look at that, they're on the same page at last.
We have new gear!
At this point, we'd just like to send a special shout out and a special Dean Brady-sized amount of love to all of our residents on the east coast of Australia. Once again, the global bastard is making its presence felt on these fine shores. Means we can't all be together the way that we would like to be. We're thinking of you, and we're hoping that maybe by watching this broadcast here on YouTube, we can distract you for a little while, give you something to smile about, give you something to think about, and give you some action to remember. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and we'll see you as soon as we possibly can.
Absolutely, Sean, running wild there in the eastern states at the moment, but right now we're going to see VCV take on the Bradys, the first time the Bradys have officially tagged.
Lots of history here between Cornell and the Bradys.
Yeah, well, we've seen on a number of occasions Cayden Cornell taking on Team Brady.
He said to me backstage earlier today, Paul, the only thing that's worse than taking on a Brady is taking on two. And I said to him, well, there's something worse than that, Cornell.
Yeah.
Losing to two Bradys. So make sure you keep the eyes in the back of your head.
Well, Cornell doesn't seem too fussed about it at the moment.
Yeah, look, if he's looking past Delta, he's making a very big mistake.
What's he refusing?
Well, this is the Eastern Suburbs leafy green conservative in him coming out. He doesn't want to wrestle a woman.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look out.
Big strike kick from Team Brady. Well, Brandon Black trying to point out about Dean Brady coming in, but referee hasn't started the match officially.
Match has not started because Cornell's busy throwing a tantrum. Now we are officially underway.
Sounds like a normal Sunday night at Cornell Manor, doesn't it?
Concerningly, yes. Cornell, however, does have that impressive amateur background, but Delta is not to be outdone. Look at that.
It's not going to matter what amateur background he's got when he's taking on the power and strength of Delta.
I've seen Delta bench press weights that are basically you and I combined, Paul.
Well, she's doing very well then.
Of course, me being skinny on the bar.
That's all right. I was just thinking of myself as the big problem.
Oh, Cornell now. Oh, look at that headbutt to the torqued wrist. Clever strategy there, trying to take away Delta's power advantage. Delta muffling through.
Squeezes through into the hammerlock on Cornell and cinches it in nice and tight. Delta keeping all that pressure on Cornell. Cornell trying to use some of that wrestling skills. Takes her down.
Bit of the amateur there, and oh, come on. Disrespectful indeed.
I don't think turn around, Cornell. Throws, misses. Oh, Delta just dumps Cornell down to the mat.
And here comes the alpha, Brandon Black. We've noted before that Brandon is exceptionally good at the mind games, Paul. Annoying his opponents, disgusting his opponents. Like that.
Yeah, and exactly straight what he goes to. Trying to impress Delta, isn't he?
Impress or disgust, trying to make sure that he's actually got...
Oh! And he just lost his head.
I was going to say, he's got the mind advantage, but now he's got no mind left after that.
No, just got scrambled.
Here comes Big Brother. He's got to put the chocolate bar down now.
I'm sure it's a protein bar, Sean. Yeah, he got put down. Dean Brady put him down the hard way.
Delta saying she can do better than that.
What? Well, anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, nobody stopped to ask Brandon Black what he thinks of this impromptu body slam contest.
Well, maybe we should check that out later, Sean.
Oh!
Oh, wow!
That wasn't just a slam,
that was a throw! Throws Brandon Black across the ring. Oh, well, Dean says, all right. I see where you're going with this.
Oh, this is the natural sibling competition in these two coming out. Now it's coming out for their benefit. Oh dear.
Oh!
That was at least a good 2 meters, I think. Yeah, look, mark it up, Dean. Mark it
that's
up.
right. We should have. Ref needs some chalk. We need some chalk out there, Sean. We can work out who's going first.
Senior referee Michael Kent now needs a tape measure to measure this new Olympian contest. Brandon throwing.
Brandon throwing, yes. By the Bradys.
Oh, look at that. Dean Brady saying, we exploited you. That's not cool. I think Cornell's missed what's going on in the ring there.
You don't even watch wrestling! You're an idiot!
Well, Dean Brady, oh, wow! he was just trying to help Brandon Black out.
We've always talked about Brandon Black's mind games. Dean Brady's not doing too bad in that department himself. Steps under. Oh, look at that.
The toe hold takes him down to the mat. Now Dean Brady. Oh.
What is he doing now? Oh, my God.
There's some strength out of Dean Brady. Must be time to ram his head into a turnbuckle.
Get off me, you absolute democracy manifest!
Oh, dear. I think you're right, Paul.
Dean Brady just working out some extra muscles there.
Wouldn't have done a lot of damage, but it's certainly doing the psychological damage. Brandon Black has been turned into a throwing dummy. Here for the Bradys, a chew toy, if you will.
Oh!
A wall of Brady.
The Brady block.
That's my spot. I do the thing. No, I do. You do.
Oh, hey, this is not good. And from behind, here comes Cornell on Dean.
Both too excited to pull off their move. Look, guys, there's no GMSI in Brady. Just, work the match. And now VCV taking control, thanks to that momentary miscommunication between the siblings.
Oh, Cayden Cornell comes back in, stomps away on Dean Brady. We're going to see, well, quick tags, obviously, from VCV now.
And look, Cornell is very, very angry, very, very embarrassed. The Bradys are the sort of family that, as far as he's concerned, should be working in his kitchen, not sharing a wrestling ring with him.
Cornell with that short elbow over the back of the head of Dean Brady, unloads with that right hand.
What do you think Mummy and Daddy Cornell think of him hanging out with someone like Brandon Black?
Yeah, I'm sure there's problems there. Oh, look out. Cornell catches him. Takes him over into the cover.
Almost a Dean Brady-esque suplex there from Cayden Cornell. We've noted before the similarity between these men. Looking at Cornell now is like looking into the past of Dean Brady himself when he was the leader of the Millennials.
Yeah, well, going back to the Bradys, the Cornells, I believe they don't like Black very much. Every time I see the limousine pull up and Cornell gets out, you see Brandon Black come running up about 5 minutes later out of breath.
Oh, that little push scooter sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that, yeah. They won't even give him one of the cards for the electric scooters.
Oh, Cornell now drags Dean back in the bad part of town, brings in Brandon Black, the alpha who just stands on the chest of Dean Brady.
Oh no, did you hear what he just said?
Oh, I missed that, Sean.
Unfortunately, I think it's time for a particular type of action that these two love.
Oh, look out.
Oh.
Let's go.
Just unnecessary. Just unnecessary. You said earlier they won the hearts and minds of some of the residents. I got to ask those residents, what are you thinking?
Well, now we're seeing VCV cutting that ring in half, keeping Dean Brady in the bad part of town, and quick tags out of VCV.
Excellent elevated suplex there. Do you think that maybe VCV are trying to prove a point to Jimmy C as well? You should be out here with us right now, not just concentrating on Jett Shaw's title match tonight.
Well, we seen it all happen.
Oh my God!
Oh. He could have broken the fingers of Dean Brady.
Dislocated at the very least.
Brandon Black climbs those ropes.
Very high up the top of the arc.
Drops that elbow on Team Brady. Team really needs to get a tag to Delta.
Delta absolutely champing at the bit to get in the ring. Dean gets out of the way, ducks again.
Kick to the midsection. Dean springs to the top rope. Catches him.
Desperation move that did the business. Unfortunately, he's a long way away from his sister right now.
And both men are down, trying to get to their feet, trying to get to their corners. There they have the tag. Delta and Cornell make their way in. Oh,
good night.
Oh,
Delta
Brandon.
absolutely cleaning house and not in the way that Cornell would have preferred.
I think it's most women that hate you, Cornell, but that's a whole different story.
Here we go.
Oh,
Right in the family jewels.
the Cornell jewels have just been crowned.
Well, on the bright side, that means no third generation.
Well, he's the third. Would that make it the fourth?
Don't ask me to count, I'm a journalist.
Okay.
The Bradys now, they're feeling it. They've rallied. Oh,
They've got him up. VCV are on the shoulders of the Bradys, and down they go.
Stereo. Count to three, count to 300. That's all she wrote. And the Bradys are in the win column in their first ever tag team match.
Well, good to see the Bradys successful.
That was brilliant. That's what I wanted to see, Paul, ever since this whole thing with the Bradys started.
Well, indeed.
Brother and sister united, taking home the victory.
Look, you know, Sean, I've been on Team Delta. She is one of the up-and-coming superstars of Australian wrestling. She's now teamed with her brother, Dean. The Bradys are in action, successful here tonight. Their first win. They're going to start moving up that tag team ranks here in RCW, and it's only a matter of time before they get their shot.
Tag team ranks. We could be looking at the first ever intergender tag team champions in Riot City wrestling history. I know that's a way off, but that could happen.
Well, we're at the start of that journey. We're at the start of that journey, Sean.
How exciting, how exciting.
And I can't wait to see it all happen.
Such great family legacies here in Riot City Wrestling. Of course, the Basso brothers built this place. Now the Brady siblings taking it to the next level. That's Riot City Wrestling for you. We just don't stop.
Absolutely
we just don't
not.
stop.
And I can't wait to see what happens next for the Bradys, and I'm sure it's only going to be good from here. Of course, unlucky for VCV. Another loss here tonight. Maybe they want to get hold of Jimmy C and say, hey, you should have been out there with us.
Could be problems there in the C camp. Let's go back to Andy Anderson.
The following 6-person tag team match is scheduled for 1 fall. It has a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Go on, Paul, say it. You know you want to.
Oh, it's the dog show.
Oy vey.
The team of the Dog, Rockbreed, Cadie, Kray, and his tag team partners, the Riot City Wrestling Women's Champion and Princess of Perfection, Savannah Summers, and their tag team partner, the Fantastic Wrestling Jensen.
To call this team eclectic would be doing disservice to Webster's dictionary. Corvidae and the women's champion as a unit is certainly making for strange bedfellows.
What can I say? It's another day at RCW, Sean. Look what we've got in the ring right now.
Yeah, but the question is, who has Party Guy Ty been able to find to be his partners in this match?
This is the whole thing. Let's find out.
And their opponents.
Well, we know this one.
Great to see Party Guy Ty back in Riot City Wrestling.
Well, here we go. Who?
Oh,
what?
wait. Are you kidding me?
Surely not.
We said he'd learn to play well with others, but
Of course, we haven't seen since he...
since he grabbed Amber Switch.
Well, that's right. We have... Wow. Is he here?
I feel that cold chill down my spine, Paul.
Well, he's here.
We called this show The Devil You Know. I think the devil's walking amongst us now.
Amber!
What?
Where's Amber Switch?
Oh my God, look at that!
What?
Look, Paul,
What's happened to her?
that, surely not.
What's Barren done to her?
What has become of Amber Switch? Paul, look at that. Party Guy Ty's not sure what's going on. The residents aren't sure what's going on. Whoa.
I'm speechless, Sean.
That's disturbing. Amber
Little Amber Switch, what?
came off a tough loss to Savannah Summers for the Riot City Wrestling Women's Championship. Barren picked her up and carried her off when she was concussed. We've not seen hide nor hair of either of them. And now Amber Switch has come back as this demon doll.
She looks like she's straight out of a horror movie, like she's going to climb out of a TV at you, Sean.
No, Barren doesn't.
Well, okay.
Amber Switch, a complete transformation. Party Guy Ty, well, he's making the best of the situation.
Well, he's got certainly a great tag team partner in Barren, but so Sean, have we heard the rules on this one? Is it just the females against the females?
It is not. This is an anything goes, everyone goes match. You can call this a full-fledged intergender war.
So we could see Cadie Trey in the ring with Amber Switch.
Absolutely, but I don't know that I'd want to be in the ring with Amber Switch right now. I'd be a little worried about what she was going to turn into and do to me.
I don't know whether Jonathan Corvidae was overly upset with the moves of Party Guy Ty right now.
Well, let's put it this way. The only person possibly more flamboyant than Jonathan Corvidae is Party Guy Ty, and the only person possibly more flamboyant than Party Guy Ty is Jonathan Corvidae.
Well, you've got a good point there. Corvidae locking in that front face lock on Party Guy Ty, trying to stop him from getting to his corner, and you want to stop him from tagging Barren or Amber Switch, let me tell you that much.
Well, one is a known quantity that is going to hurt you. The other is an unknown quantity that may do God knows what to you.
We don't know what now. This is... I'm speechless, Sean.
Ty reaching out for the tag. Barren not impressed. Amber, oh dear.
No, Party Guy Ty doesn't want any part of that.
Thinks better of it. Amber was quite ready.
Oh, Corvidae, that big forearm now drags Party Guy Ty back to his corner, brings in the dog.
And look, undoubtedly, Party Guy Ty has a massive advantage in his corner by having the monster there. But if the monster won't tag in, it's useless.
Yeah, you might as well be there by yourself.
Cadie Tray.
Oh,
that wasn't the wisest thing.
Why would you wake a sleeping monster?
If Barren didn't want to tag in earlier, he probably does now. But we never accused Cadie Tray.
Being smart.
Exactly. Oh, there's that masticular finger lock again. Breaks it before the count of 5.
Here he goes. Irish whip gets reversed by Party Guy Ty. Ty now follows in. Oh, Tray sends him over to the outside. Oh, Ty catching him with that shoulder block. Now comes back in. Oh, inverted atomic drop on the dog.
Oh, double nipple cripple.
He's just cranking up the volume, Sean.
Absolutely, it's time to dance. But watch out, that dog is raging.
Oh, beautiful drop kick out of Party Guy Ty. Sends Cadie Tray down, only the 1 count.
Party Guy Ty wrestling an excellent match, but as we've noted, he is on his own here.
Yeah, here he goes. Oh, the hand goes out.
And the roof lifts off the Arkaba as the demon enters the ring.
Cadie Tray's out of there. Uh-oh, Jonathan Corvidae doesn't want any part of the monster Barren.
Nope.
Oh, come, surely not.
Champion. And look, Savannah Summers, as we've noted many times before, learned to wrestle against the men.
Oh, absolutely, Sean.
This is where she came from. Look at these absolute heroes right here. She's faced off against Grim. She's faced off against Matt Basso. But she's never faced off against anything like Barren.
Whoa. Oh, look out. Barren's going to unleash Amber Switch.
Here comes the unknown quantity.
And, of course, it was against Savannah where this all happened.
This might very well be Savannah's fault. Oh!
What's that? Like a claw! She's got the claw on both Cadie Tray and Corvidae. Savannah's not sure exactly what's going on with Amber Switch. Oh, look out! Hey, Savannah says, I'm out of here.
And now the dog has to deal with whatever Amber's become.
Just chill, all right? I don't have to smack you, but I will. I'll smack you.
I'm glad we didn't see him getting around down in the locker room earlier.
I think I am too. And look, there's still a bit of switch in there. But this little one has turned into... Oh my goodness!
Drags Cadie Tray into that turnbuckle.
There's a lot of power in that very small frame. And it's coming down from on high.
Oh, cross body on Cadie Tray into the cover. 2. Just the 2, not enough for Amber Switch.
And Cadie Tray is hurting. That claw earlier started the damage.
She may be Amber Switch, but what a switch this has been.
And back in comes Party Guy Ty. Amber Switch quite prepared to play the tag team game.
Oh, big chop there by Ty. Follows up with another. Ty sends Cadie across the ring. In he comes.
Trying for a monkey flip.
Oh!
Cadie Tray reverses it.
Dumps Ty on that top turnbuckle. Face full of turnbuckle for the Party Guy. Now Cadie going to bring in the eccentric one himself, Jonathan Corvidae. God, I say the eccentric one, and you've got Amber Switch on the other side of the ring.
Very good point. This is definitely a match of oddities. Residents trying to will Party Guy Ty back into this match.
Savannah says there's no party happening here.
Ty needs to turn this one around and do it now.
Kick to the midsection, he's got him up. Puts, oh, Corvidae down, face first on the mat. Step up and a splash on the back of Corvidae by Party Guy Ty into the cover. Just the two.
Still not enough to put Corvidae away.
Maybe Party Guy needs to bring Barren back in this match.
If the monster's prepared to do so.
Well, I guess that's what it all comes down to. Is he prepared to tag in?
Oh, Savannah there
Oh!
with the assist, splitting the wicket on the Party Guy. And just like that, the momentum has shifted. In comes the RCW Women's Champion.
Well, Savannah more keen to get in there with Party Guy Ty than what she was with Amber Switch.
Well, I guess Party Guy Ty is the devil she knows. Oh, look at that! Trying to turn him over.
Oh, gets him over into the pin.
Savannah's angry now. Oh my God! Vicious, vicious boot straight to the face.
Let's go.
Well, there's the tag, brings the crossbreed Katie Tray back in. Oh, what a vicious knee right to that rib section of Party Guy Ty. Katie Tray got that reverse chin lock in. Referee keeping an eye, make sure it doesn't turn into a choke there, Sean.
Party Guy Ty needs to get out of this predicament right now, Paul. Fighting for his life, fighting for this match. Oh, Katie Tray with the advantage. No, Ty slipping out of it.
Oh, goes for that insecurity. Katie got out of the way, but caught him coming back with that boot.
Both men down. Ty should have gone for the tag before now, Paul. That could possibly cost him. Katie Tray's much closer to his corner.
Well, here we go. Barren had the hand out. He's got the tag. Look out.
Oh, my God. The monster unleashed.
Oh, wow. I think Corvidae just looked like he was in a car wreck.
And now he's in a plane wreck.
Oh. I think he just about touched the roof of the Ark.
Katie Tray's just realised what he's facing.
Uh-oh. Wow, big choke slam on Katie Tray.
Tray wisely rolling out of the ring. Savannah going for the chop block. And all she did was hurt herself. Oh, no.
Look out. Oh, what's going on here?
Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Amber Switch. Lifted to the top of the arc by Barren. And Savannah comes crashing all the way down.
Out to the entranceway.
A measure of revenge there for the Demon Doll and her giant suitor.
Corvidae, I think, realises he's in trouble. Oh.
Didn't realise it was coming from behind with Party Guy Ty, though. Ty, big step-up kick. Beautiful manoeuvre.
On the ring apron to the outside here. Look out. Oh, Barren gets caught with that knee from the crossbreed. Now that elbow right to the top of the head of the monster.
Going for force feed.
Oh, look out.
8 mat instead. And good night for the dog show.
Just had his head clean taken off.
And now he's going to get put under, Paul.
The Tombstone pile driver coming up for one, and Katie Tray. Stick a fork in him, he's done.
Honey got time. Amber and Barren.
A big win for those three, but the story here is the switch in Amber.
Well, all the questions are still not answered, Sean.
Not even close, Paul. What has happened to the former Amber? Hey, wait a minute.
What? Why are we going into darkness? What's this? What was...
Paul, I don't understand what just happened. There's some kind of symbol flashing up on the screen.
But look at Amber now.
Some look passing between her and Barren.
Oh, Barren holding the ropes for Amber. Party Guy Ty's still pretty happy. He's celebrating the win here at the top of the arc. But I'm still speechless, Sean. I can't believe it. The change, as you said, the switch in Amber, and still so many questions to be answered.
And not only that, what was that video at the end there? What does that symbol mean? Who is that? Is it somehow connected to Amber and Barren?
Is this what drives Barren? Is this what brought Amber over?
More questions than we have answers for, but right now let's go back to ringside and to the informer, Andy Anderson.
The following match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit, is the first of two matches in the final round of the C4 ABSOLUTE Grand Prix. Introducing first.
Here we go, Sean. I'm looking forward to this. This match is the decider.
Absolutely, both men tied in the rankings in the score for the C4. Only one can advance to face Adam Brooks. No more focused, no more driven, no more ferocious an individual will you find in Riot City Wrestling right now. We have seen him do incredible things in that ring. We have seen him take veteran performance to the limit. Such is the power of the veteran, the weapon.
And his opponent.
But there is no underestimating this man right now, Paul Roberts.
One of the names synonymous with South Australian wrestling and RCW, and it's world class.
Accompanied to the ring by Hayter, and weighing at 105 kilograms, the bearded assassin, the prince of the package pile driver, the star of the Sega Mega Driver, notorious world-class Chris Basso!
There are no costumes tonight, Paul. There's no fancy dress-up. There's no get-ups. There's no psychological maneuvers here. Tonight, this is the Basso of old coming back. The black trunks, the kick pads. It's not to say that he doesn't take it seriously, but there's a return here to the man he was pre-world-class egos to face off against the weapon, who you'll remember from those intense interviews we've seen on the RCW YouTube channel. The weapon questioned Chris Basso's integrity, questioned his heart, questioned his passion. basically called him a clown.
Well, yeah, like I said, check them out on the YouTube, on the Facebook, and you'll get up to date with what Mike Boomer and Chris Basso had to say about each other leading into this C4 tournament match. Of course.
Already high.
This one is the all-important one, Sean. As we know, Adam Brooks is already in the finals. He is there. It's one of these two men he will take on for that Emerald Crown Championship.
That's right. We'll still see Adam Brooks wrestle later tonight against James Kray in the final match of the finals. Oh, look at that.
Nose to nose in the middle of the ring at the top of the arc.
Look at that smile from Boomer there. Basso coming on with passion and fire. Boomer just calm. Icy, icy calm.
You want me to come in and chop you? Are you right in the head, bro?
Look at this.
Oh, okay. All right. No worries, here we go.
Oh!
Kicks to the thigh. Chops to the chest.
Why is Boomer letting him chop away like that, and he just comes back with those shots?
This is about pride, Paul. This is about proving who's the stronger man. Look at that. Who's going to break first out of these two pillars of granite? Oh, and Boomer showing the effects first.
Oh, look out. Low drop kick from Mike Boomer takes Basso off his feet. He's rolled through to the outside.
Wise decision there, take a bit of recovery. Boomer may well have broken first in that exchange, but Basso's the one that left the ring.
Oh, Boomer not even letting him get back in the ring. Drop kicks him, keeps him on the outside. Now Boomer on the ring apron.
Doesn't know where Boomer is.
Oh, that strike knee sends him down to the hard floor here at the top of the arc. Oh, big strike kick to that chest of Chris Basso. As we said, it's all on the line right here for these two guys. One of these guys will be out of the tournament, will no longer be able to continue for that Emerald Crown Championship.
What an honor it will be to be the first person to hold RCW's newest championship title. All four of these men have fought so hard to get there. Basso looking to etch his name in history. Oh, and he's going for it right now.
Oh, there.
Is this over already?
Oh, no, he hurt the leg of Basso on that pole driver.
Oh, and Basso couldn't capitalize. Boomer almost on instinct rolls out of the ring.
Absolutely great ring awareness, great veteran right there by Mike Boomer. Knew to head to the outside to break that momentum of world-class Chris Basso.
Basso not giving him too long to recover. Holds himself there. Oh, and Boomer straight back there to the quad.
Have you seen the leg on Chris Basso? They start to turn red.
Absolutely. So many strikes to the hamstring, to the quads, the thigh muscles. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Dives through the ropes to the outside.
Look, some wrestlers would just target a body part and work on it. Boomer's not just doing that. Boomer's going for the all-over destruction. He can snipe you like a sniper, or he can just blow up everything. It's what kind of a weapon he is.
Well, exactly right, Sean. Living up to that moniker, the weapon indeed.
Double diving footstep to the back of the head, followed up by a brainbuster. Basso looks out. That could be it. Cover now for the C4. No. 2 count only, and Boomer himself is surprised by that.
Yeah. You can see him trying to fathom what exactly happened there.
Not frustrated. Not yet, anyway. Just concerned. Reassessing, figuring out what to do next, what he's going to target next. Basso having taken it to the legs, to the head, having trouble making his way to his feet. And now Boomer. Oh, and again to the leg.
You can, like I said, you can see those red marks on the back of the leg of Chris Basso. How's he even standing?
Working on the shoulder as well. You know that's going to take the Sega Mega Driver out of the equation if one of those arms isn't working properly.
Oh, Basso firing back, but gets caught. Wow, the headbutt from Boomer.
Staggers both men. Boomer recovering first. Takes down. Oh no, takes down the knee pad.
Oh!
Basso saved himself there, but might have done more damage to that thigh.
That pump kick, he corked that thigh. Here he goes. He's going to try it. No.
Doesn't have the power in the left arm, Paul, or in
the leg.
Wait a minute. Boomer trying to run through. My God!
The strength out of Chris Basso.
Cover! Senior referee Michael Kent confirming a 2 count there. So close.
Even Basso checking himself with the referee to make sure it was only the 2.
Can you blame him after that?
Absolutely not. And of course, the end of this match, it determines the all-important decider there, Sean. We will know who will take on Adam Brooks for the Emerald Crown Championship, and that's what this whole C4 tournament's been about. We've probably been getting lost in all these great matches we're seeing for the C4 tournament. We keep forgetting that there's a title at the end of it.
Any one of the 3 men still in contention would be a worthy first champion. James Kray also would be a worthy first champion. It's been an absolute clinic of wrestling here at Riot City. Make sure you go back and check out the earlier matches in these series. But right now, Boomer, again, the leg, the arm, and now the head of Chris Basso.
Just spikes him with that DDT as he comes in from the outside.
Paul, if you remember the old wrestling video games where you could see the amount of damage being done to your player character.
That'd be cool to have that.
In the different colours. Just imagine the colours that would be blossoming over Chris Basso right now. Look out!
Oh, wow!
Double diving foot stomp to the chest as well.
On the outside
there. Cutting the
breath. Boomer knows he has to push him back inside that ring to get the cover, to get the 3 count, to advance.
See the veteran instinct there, turning his feet away from the ropes, making sure Chris Basso couldn't get even a toe hold on those ropes to break the count. Basso didn't need it, but Boomer thinking ahead. Paul, this is such a war of attrition right now. Trying to wear the man down. Boomer determined to prove that he is more of a man than Basso. But Basso has turned himself into a joke, and Boomer's going to make him suffer for it.
Oh, drops him on his head.
Oh, wow. Basso back to his feet. Massive release suplex there. Where is this adrenaline coming from?
Goes for another. Boomer able to break it. Oh no, Basso.
Turn around
back
again.
Back and forth.
Oh.
That knee out of nowhere. Right to the side of the head of Chris Basso. Drops him down to the mat. Mike Boomer. What's he got in mind for the world class next?
Many people would lose their cool, lose their nerve at the sight of Chris Basso popping up like that and screaming. For Boomer, it was just another problem to be solved, and he solved it with finesse and violence.
Just another problem to deal with now. Mike Boomer makes his way to that top rope. Chris Basso getting to his feet. Oh, catches him.
A little too long there. Still more in the tank for Chris Basso. Exchanging strikes now in the higher part of town. Basso will not be denied. Oh.
Well, they're getting into that very dangerous part of town right now, Sean.
You know what Basso wants now? Spanish fly! A world-class signature move, but how much has it taken out of him? Cover to capitalize.
Hooks the leg.
For the finals.
Oh, so close.
I heard an impact on 3 there, but it was Michael Kent's elbow, not his hand.
Well, even if it was, how could you stop your hand with that kick out at the last moment, Sean? I wouldn't have blamed Michael Kent with the hand hitting the mat. He at least called the 2 count. The shoulder was up.
Absolutely. That's why we need a referee of the caliber, of the ethical building of as he is, because without someone like him, this would all be over now, and we don't want to see this end in any way but a decisive decision.
They're down on their knees, the shots back and forth between World Class and the Weapon.
Weapon beckoning for it, saying, give me more, show me what you have. Show me who you are, Chris Basso. Crowd firmly behind Basso. Both men so tired. Like 2 pieces of granite chipping away at each other.
And the Weapon's starting to get that advantage, the multiple shots, but look out.
Spoke too soon, Paul. Here comes World Class.
The adrenaline that just pumps out of Chris Basso. Oh no, that leg, that...
After all that damage, that thigh, that hamstring just will not cooperate any longer. Finally, all corked up from all those strikes. Was that Boomer's plan all along, Paul?
Well, we've seen the amount of kicks, the amount of strikes that went to that leg. You can see how red the leg on Chris Basso is from those strikes. He can't stand on it. He can't put any weight on his leg.
Boomer has given himself the advantage through careful planning and careful strategy.
The muscle, as you say, the muscle's all clammed up on Chris Basso.
My friend, I'm sorry, it's over.
He just said, I'm sorry, it's over, Chris. Going for that rear naked choke. If he lays down, if he locks this in.
That could be it.
That's going to be it.
Mike
the Weapon is
Boomer
going to advance through to the C4 finals and face Adam Brooks to determine the first ever Emerald Crown champion. It's just a matter of time now.
Referee's right there checking on Chris Basso.
That is locked in, that is cinched in. Basso can't stand, oh my God, Paul, look.
He can't stand, he's standing with the Weapon on his back.
Look at that. World-class Chris Basso.
Where's he going?
Oh my God. Turns Boomer inside out. You want to see how much he's got left? This is how much he's got left.
Like I said, the adrenaline that pumps through Chris Basso is phenomenal, Sean.
Kick, and now goes
Boomer
turns it around, strikes the arm.
Oh, this could be it.
Locks in the Dragon Sleeper. Basso rolls through, what the hell? Oh my God.
It's got him up on the shoulder. What's he going to do with Boomer here? Dumps him on the top turnbuckle.
Again with that big kick. Is it going to be enough? What's Basso doing now? Going for it.
He just can't get that Sega Mega Driver.
Boomer taking the arm out of the equation. No. Basso fighting that Dragon Sleeper attempt. And, oh, Paul, look at this. My God.
Wow, that's got to be it.
As hard-fought victories go, you're going to have to go deep into the annals of Riot City Wrestling history to find one more hard-fought than that.
Oh, indeed, Sean. I can't believe it. Chris Basso finally successful over the Weapon.
And let's give it up to the Weapon. What an incredible performance there. He was in Chris Basso's head. He dropped him on his head, attacked the arm, attacked the leg, an all-over body assault, and still kept the assault up the entire way through. Even then, Basso finding a will to win, finding a way to win. And Boomer, look at these two.
Well, Mike Boomer just summons him towards world-class Chris Basso.
Look at that, Boomer now extends the hand.
Well, we know now who it will be for that Emerald Crown Championship. We will see world-class Chris Basso take on Adam Brooks.
Meaning we'll see the resumption of one of the most storied rivalries in all of Riot City Wrestling for our newest championship. Wrestling's past meets wrestling's future in the final of the C4 Absolute Grand Prix.
Well, I can't wait for that one, Sean. That should be a great, great match. We always see these two guys.
Look out.
Look out.
Adam Brooks coming here. He's not scheduled to face his opponent, James Kray, until later tonight.
So, Adam Brooks just saying it's you and me for that Emerald Crown Championship.
Yeah, but Brooksy's still got a match tonight. He's got to, can't look past James Kray.
Oh, exactly right.
Very big mistake to look past James Kray. I mean, the kid is an excellent competitor. Took Brooksy to the limit once before.
Well, indeed, and of course, James Kray has got nothing to lose, but everything to prove here tonight that if he can beat Adam Brooks. Okay, he's not going to get that shot at that Emerald Crown Championship, but James Kray has been looking good since his return. Can he get a win in the column against Adam Brooks? And look, who knows, he could get a shot at that Emerald Crown Championship.
In the third round of the C4 Absolute Grand Prix! Introducing first. From Bethel Green, London, weighing in at 98 kilograms, James Kray!
A young man with a lot of potential, and tonight a lot to prove, Paul Roberts.
Well, as we said earlier, unfortunately, James Kray unsuccessful in this tournament. Tonight, it's all about proving his point, proving that he is good enough to be in this tournament, good enough to be going for that Emerald Crown Championship and being put in the ring with the best of the best that RCW has to offer.
If Adam Brooks wins this match tonight, for him it is a complete clean sweep of his C4 tournament matches. James Kray does not want to go home. James Kray does not want to go home without a single win on his resume.
Oh, absolutely not. That would be devastating to young James Kray to be unsuccessful in even a win here in the tournament. But let's see how he goes.
Unfortunately, Paul, that could well be the outcome because he is facing the man who is not just the greatest of all time, but the greatest ledge of all time.
Indeed.
Is there a better exemplar of Australian wrestling in all the world right now than this man? The answer is, more likely than not, no.
And we're lucky enough to have him right here at RCW, especially in what's going on around this country at the moment, Sean.
Exactly. Adam Brooks, an escapee of the global bastard, made it here to the safe streets of Riot City Wrestling, has been tearing it up ever since. putting on absolute masterclasses with everyone he meets in the ring, including young James Kray. Please make sure you go on to Riot City Wrestling's YouTube channel and check out the first encounter between these two men. It was quite simply a masterpiece of professional wrestling.
And I'm sure we're in for another great one right now. But the whole thing, we've seen Adam Brooks out here just before congratulating Chris Basso in getting into the finals. Is Adam Brooks past this and ready for his championship match?
Look, Adam Brooks is like the genius high schooler who's already scored their dream university spot. Their year 12 marks don't matter anymore. It's now just time to settle in, get the marks you get, and finish the year. His focus is on Chris Basso. He's made that very clear. But I think, again, as I said to you a little while ago, Paul, it would be a mistake to look past James Kray. It really, really would be.
Absolutely. He's been, as such, on fire since returning. Like we've seen a different James Kray since coming back to RCW.
Oh, Kray saying, laying down the gauntlet. You hear that?
Yeah, well, James Kray is saying, don't worry about the championship. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about Chris Basso. Worry about me right now, right here. Oh, Brooksy just able to keep that knee away from him, from James Kray.
Look, let's be fair. These two men have a lot of respect for one another. That was clear in their first encounter. At the same time, Brooksy is on another level when it comes to wrestling in this country.
Oh, it takes the legs from under Kray into that cover. Oh.
Frustration showing on the younger man's face there. Brooksy saying that far away. Brooksy absolutely has the psychological advantage here. That can't be overstated. Complete and utter sweep of the C4 so far. The only competitor to be able to say that.
Well, in comes James Kray. He gets caught in that front face lock by Adam Brooks.
Just the one. Kray now muscling him down. Getting into almost that amateur style position. Locking the arm in. Oh. Going for a kind of guillotine
trying,
choke.
but Brooksy fighting his way out of it.
They're in the ropes. Michael Kent needs to break this up. Nope, pulled away.
Well, maybe Michael Kent letting them wrestle it out, trying to see if they did move away, which they did. Now Kray cinching in that side headlock on Adam Brooks. Brooks doing everything he can, pushes him off the ropes. Big leapfrog. Kray's right behind him though.
Oh, Brooksy too quick for that. Sees through it. Push off.
Oh, wow, that backhand.
Massive, massive backhand from the young Englishman there.
Oh, what's Kray thinking of here?
We've seen this before. The young man has, oh! And Brooksy's seen it before too and had it well scouted.
And caught him as he was heading to those ropes. Brooksy now makes his way to the top.
Kray doesn't know where he is. Oh, gets his wits just in time, avoids disaster. Can't come through with the knee. Brooksy flips him over and around. Kray returns the favor. Brooksy again. Kray again. Back and forth, cradling one another. Oh! That last encounter there.
Kray nearly picking up a net.
Oh, Kray rolls through.
Oh, he's got him pinned down. 2, 3, wow! James Kray just got the win.
From out of nowhere, outthought, outmuscled, and outmaneuvered the greatest ledge of all time. James Kray no longer sitting on that golden duck. He got the win, and he got the win over Adam Brooks.
Well, look, if you were going to get one win in this tournament, Sean, that would certainly have to be the one. The man that has gone through to the final, he's just beaten him.
So amazing. That makes this whole tournament worthwhile for James Kray. What a marker to have. What a notch in your belt.
Well, like I said before earlier, Sean, Adam Brooks or Chris Basso is going to be our first Emerald Crown champion. But I think James Kray has to be one of the guys that RCW has to look at as a possible first challenger for that Emerald Crown Championship.
From your lips to the general manager's ear, Paul, we've just seen why that would be a phenomenal match. James Kray, he may not be going through to the finals, but tonight this young man proved himself to himself, and maybe that was more important after all.
Well, indeed, James Kray, very happy, very pleased with himself tonight. Big win against the loose ledge, Adam Brooks. Let's see what will happen after we get down the track when we see the Emerald Crown Championship up for grabs. Who will be the first contender for that title?
The future of professional wrestling is being written every show at Riot City Wrestling. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's go back to ringside. Oh, you know what this means.
Tag team title time.
Earlier tonight I said Var-City villains were an unlikely pairing. But you'd have to say that these two right here are the most unlikely pairing in all of Riot City Wrestling.
Unlikely pairing, but finally on the same page. Jimmy C has got his wish, he's got his men working together. They're able to beat the Var-City villains and have their shot here tonight against the Parea for the RCW Tag Team Championships.
This title opportunity made possible by two things. One being the Global Bastard keeping JJ Furno and the Airbender Royce Chambers out of South Australia, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Jimmy capitalising on that moment, seizing on that opportunity and approaching Tyler Daniels and saying, your boys and mine, let's sort this out.
Well, that's exactly why you have a manager, Sean. He is the guy that gets this stuff done. Uh-oh.
And if the energy levels just lifted the roof off the Arkaba, then they're about to plummet back down again as the champions and their guardian, their parental figure, their concierge make their way to the ring.
But where's Rocky? Where is Rocky Monero?
The stepfather of professional wrestling, noticeable by his absence. The three men that can never be ignored. The difference, Tyler Daniels, Gabriel Aeros, Eli Theseus, the family. But are they on the same page, Paul? We've talked about Jimmy C bringing Jett Armstrong and REDSHAW closer together. With the absence of Rocky Monero, the members of the family seem to be fracturing further and further apart.
Well, there he is, the difference, holding up the tag team titles.
There have been more than a few miscommunications, more than a few strained relations, even some actual physical altercations involving the family members. Last time we were here at the Arc, we saw Tyler Daniels physically pull the Parea off their opponents, if you remember, Paul.
Yes.
Stopping them from curb stomping JJ Furno and the Airbender Royce Chambers. Are these two the most hated men in all of Riot City?
Well, they've got to be up there.
They don't care because they hold the gold.
Well, the difference. Big smile on his face there tonight, Sean.
It's all smiles for the Parea and the family tonight. Maybe the time has given them what they needed. A period to just refresh, get back on the same page, unify all over again.
New champs.
I quite like when they're not on the same page, Sean.
Well, I prefer it as well.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it's for the Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Championship! Introducing first, standing to my left, the challengers, accompanied to the ring by Jimmy C, weighing in at a combined weight of 201 kilograms. They are the team of REDSHAW and the defender of tomorrow, Jett Armstrong!
Or JetShaw, as we like to know him.
And their opponents, standing to my right, accompanied to the ring by Tyler Daniels and representing the family. At a combined weight of 200 kilograms of polished concrete, sculpted by the gods of Mount Olympus, the kings of Mykonos, the reigning, defending Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Eli Theseus, Gabriel Aeros, the Parea! Your referee is
And if you look at the attitudes of the Parea, Paul, you'd swear that they'd won the match already.
Well,
Oh, look at that. Look at the disrespect, not only for the championships, but also for referee Michael Kent.
look, you have to say you can understand why they're like this, Sean. How long have they been tag team champions for now?
Feels like forever.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like forever. And it seems like nobody can take those titles away from them.
They're at the point now where Tyler Daniels even refuses to let the belts be handed over to Andy Anderson, insists on hanging on to them himself.
Well, they're that determined that the belts are staying with the Parea.
JetShaw might have to actually fight them out of the hands of Tyler Daniels at the end of this match, should they be able to win. Nevertheless, we are underway. Aeros now. Look at that. Thrust and return, thrust and return. Definitely trying to get under the skin of REDSHAW. We know that the big man has a temper.
Well, exactly right. As you said, stick and move is the ploy from Aeros at the moment. Oh, he gets caught by REDSHAW. Wow, sent into that corner. Now those big shoulder blocks.
Nowhere to go when you're in the corner with REDSHAW. Weasels his way out there, but not for long.
No, the strength of Bill REDSHAW. Oh, sends him over. Bails to the corner. REDSHAW's on fire.
REDSHAW has no love for the Parea. REDSHAW should have been the Riot City Wrestling Champion. When he had an opportunity against Rocky Monero, the Parea involved in all that mess with the third mystery referee.
Screwed over by the family once again.
As was his tag team partner tonight, Jett Armstrong. Both men uncrowned RCW champions due to the tomfoolery and malarkey of the family. Eli Theseus now going for the legs of the big man. Not going to help you. Nor is that. Oh, this could be all over deadweight. No.
Oh, big knee right to the back.
Theseus had the deadweight power slam scouted, had a counter ready, and now...
Oh, the double team from the Parea on REDSHAW.
REDSHAW into the corner hard, comes back harder again.
Fires back, double clothesline, takes the Parea out himself.
Months and months of frustration boiling out of REDSHAW now. You can feel it here at the top of the arc. And speaking of months of frustration, here comes Jett Armstrong.
Low drop kick right to the side of the head. Goes for that cover, just the 2 on that occasion.
The family more than a thorn in his side. Some of our biggest matches, fringe shows, things like that have involved Jett Armstrong having to cross swords with the Parea to get to Rocky Monero. He's got some aggression to work out. And the best way to work it out
big back body drop
is to take the gold away from the family. Cover now.
Wouldn't that be great to finally see?
It took 666 days to unseat their lord, Rocky Monero, from his throne. Has the time now come for the Parea? Are REDSHAW the team to do it?
Well, we're going to find out here tonight if they can get the job done. I don't think REDSHAW should spend so much time trash talking to the Parea. He needs to worry about the job at hand.
At least that tag team continuity is finally there. He and Jett clearly operating from the same playbook. Jimmy C directing traffic from the side.
Absolutely.
As Tyler Daniels and Eli Theseus worry about the condition of Gabriel Aeros.
Well, it's interesting we say they're worried about the condition because we were talking about how cocky they were just earlier.
They have well and truly been silenced. REDSHAW working like a well-oiled machine. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look out.
Step up kick to the head.
Armstrong was quick enough, ducks underneath, springboards off the rope. Catches the Parea. They bail to the outside. Tyler Daniels trying to regroup him.
Telling them to get the heck out of there. Break that momentum. But it doesn't look like that momentum's going to break. REDSHAW is fired up.
REDSHAW. REDSHAW's on a whole nother level tonight, Sean.
He can feel that gold just inches away from his fingertips.
Oh, look out. The difference, Tyler Daniels getting in the way of REDSHAW. Look out from behind.
Oh,
Armstrong caught him.
for it.
But the number game is going to catch him. The Parea on the attack of Armstrong now.
Tyler Daniels now keeping the referee
distracting
distracted.
the referee.
And now pulling REDSHAW into their plans as well.
And they drag Jett Armstrong back to the corner, just stomping away. And even Tyler Daniels now getting involved.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. REDSHAW's hot temper could not be cooled. He doesn't realize that he's keeping the referee away from solving the situation.
Come on, Jett. Come back here, brother. Come on, Jett. Come on, Jett. Go, Jett.
Theseus now the legal man in there with Jett Armstrong.
Unloaded that big shot now, tags back in. Gabriel Aeros, he's now unloaded with those midsections as Theseus just holds him wide open.
Jimmy C not helping the cause either. Everyone yelling at Michael Kent. Cover. Still just a 2 count. This thing's out of control already.
Well, now they're slowing it down. He's got the leg scissors wrapped around Jett Armstrong, trying to squeeze the life out of him.
Look at Aeros trash talking, getting in Jett's head, telling him to give up.
Just trying to crawl inside that headspace of Jett Armstrong.
Armstrong now with the elbows to that grinning mug.
Catching him right in the side of the head, catching him in that ear.
Needs to break those leg scissors, turns it around, turns it into mounted punches. Jett now reaching for the tag.
He's trying to get to that tag. No, blocks that shot. Big forearms. Unloads with another.
Can't doubt the tactic there. Aeros wisely bringing him back to the opposite corner, putting Jett Armstrong in the wrong part of town. Cutting the ring in half, Wolfdog style. Making sure there's always a member of the family between Jett and the big man, Bill REDSHAW.
Big slam now into the cover. Just the 2 for Theseus.
And the residents clearly rallying behind the defender of tomorrow.
They want Jett Armstrong to get that tag to REDSHAW.
They want REDSHAW to be the tag team champions.
Oh, he just picks up Armstrong into that bear hug, cinches it in.
After all those shots in the midsection earlier from his partner, Theseus knows this is the weak spot to target.
Come on, Jett! Come on, Jett! Come on, Jett! Come on, Jett! Bring the tag, brother! Come on, Jett! Fight it, son! Fight it, I know you can!
Again with the elbow strikes, will it be enough?
Right to the side of the head, rings the bell.
Even then, Theseus holding on.
Theseus still hanging on.
Cover.
Wow, Armstrong able to roll down.
Oh, fingertips away.
Oh, so close. Oh,
Cover to retain the championships.
Theseus knew how important it was right then to keep Jett Armstrong away from REDSHAW.
I know, man, I know. Come on, Jett. Come on, Jett. You've taken these belts before. You can do it again. Two-time Armstrong. Come on.
Snaps him over, big strike kick right to the back.
And Paul, I think it's a tactical error on Jett Armstrong's part here. He's taken so much punishment. He's still trying to fight back rather than getting for the tag.
I think he needs to fight back. He needs to get them out of his way so he can get that tag, Sean.
Been in there for a very long time. Both men fighting for position on those suplexes. Jett Armstrong
Finally gets him over. Now he needs to get to that corner. He needs to get that tag. If they want to be successful in this match, we need to get REDSHAW involved.
He's crawling, but Aeros is grabbing his leg.
Oh, keeping him from his corner again.
Oh, the big dive does it, and here comes the big man.
Whoa!
Standing pounce.
Sidewalk slam. The Theseus, he's heading to the outside. Aeros now, press slam.
Oh my goodness. Aeros loves high flying, but not like that. Cover for new champions. So very close. Don't stand there staring at him, REDSHAW. Get back on him again.
Yeah, exactly right. You can't take that moment to give the Parea anything, because they will take it a mile.
They've been champions for so long because they know what they're doing.
REDSHAW's got him up on the shoulder. Oh! Fallaway slam. Sends him across the ring. REDSHAW's pumped up. REDSHAW going for the cover. Hooks the leg. 2.
Again, almost new champions. Paul, it is very clear REDSHAW have the measure of the Parea, but they need to get higher than that measure to take the gold
Well,
away.
that's right. They've got to beat them fair and square right in the middle of the ring to take that gold away from the Parea. Oh, full Nelson lock. Oh, come on. Here we go.
Look at that. Taking the shortcut, taking the cheat's way out.
Well, it is the family, Sean.
And now the momentum has shifted again.
Oh.
1-9 in Mykonos could be it. Champions to retain. REDSHAW kicks out. REDSHAW kicks out.
The Parea can't believe it. The family can't believe it.
You ain't got the stones, mate. You ain't got the stones to put him down.
They have claimed and kept so much gold with that move. Oh, here we go. This is it. They're calling for the kill shot now.
Oh, look out.
Jett Armstrong saving it for their team. Aeros down on the outside.
REDSHAW's got him up. We're going to see the power slam.
Deadweight power slam. Jett Armstrong now.
Springboards.
cover. New champions. 2, 3.
Oh, come on!
Tyler Daniels saving the match for the Parea, for the family. Damn it, REDSHAW had it won. They had it won right
We should
there.
have new tag team champions right now. Jimmy C can't believe it. REDSHAW go, oh yes! Jett Armstrong just nailed Tyler Daniels on the outside.
Tags REDSHAW back in.
Oh wow!
REDSHAW's dropping the straps.
Oh come on, what's Tyler Daniels
Wait a
doing?
minute, Tyler Daniels has entered the ring. He's got the tag championship belt with him, REDSHAW. REDSHAW, turn around. Turn around, REDSHAW.
Whoa! Oh, come on, what's this? He's just hit his own. Tyler Daniels has just laid out Theseus. What's this, Sean? Tyler Daniels has just hit his own man.
Standing over him. Oh, Paul, no, I know. I know how that man thinks.
By disqualification. And still, your Riot City Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Paul, I know how this man thinks. That was diabolical. Think about it. By striking one of his own men, he causes the disqualification. The belts can't change hands on a disqualification. And what does Tyler Daniels always say? It's all about the win. It's all about the championships. It's all that matters. But Paul, think of all those times the Parea have disrespected him, have even put their hands on him. Tyler Daniels has just found a way to get a measure of vengeance for that as well.
Well, look at Aeros. He's questioning what Tyler Daniels has done here. Tyler's saying, well, I've done it. I've kept your tag team titles. You're still the champions.
Yeah, and he's gotten a measure of revenge as well. Let's be honest. The human hand grenade always knows exactly when to detonate, and he picked his spot perfectly. That's his way of putting them back in their place, Paul. A bit of tough love, a bit of discipline, a shot across the face to say, just get back in your box and listen to me. Because let's be frank, had Tyler Daniels not intervened when he did, we would have new RCW Tag Team Champions right now.
No doubt about it in my mind. We should have brand new tag team champions. REDSHAW should be the champions. Jimmy C should be straight onto the RCW committee wanting another rematch for those tag team titles. I don't know how we're going to stop Tyler Daniels getting involved, but there's got to be something that can be done, because these guys should no longer be the RCW Tag Team Champions.
Controversial ending indeed. We've seen the master manipulator Tyler Daniels pull off yet another switcheroo on us. Just how does he keep doing it? How does he keep doing it?
Well, he's got the smarts, Tyler Daniels. That's obviously why he's part of this family. That's
but
why.
You can't think that's going to help this family dynamic very much, Paul.
No.
I can't see Eli Theseus and Gabriel Aeros looking on that kindly at all.
Exactly. Well, let's head it back up to Andy Anderson.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event of the evening.
Who's going to...
For the main event of Riot City Wrestling, the devil you know!
Who's going to answer the challenge, Sean?
We still only know one
The
contender.
following match is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is an open challenge for the Riot City Wrestling Championship!
And that contender can't contend for the belt for months.
No.
Thanks to the shenanigans, thanks to the manipulations of that little goblin, Benjamin Rosenthal.
Accompanied to the ring, live and generous, and weighing in at 100 kilograms, he is the hardcore hitman, the champion of carnage, the reigning, defending, Riot City Wrestling Champion, the master of mayhem, HAVOK!
Horned Doom personified. the man that is now in possession of all the power in Riot City Wrestling.
Well, we said it earlier tonight, Sean, he definitely deserves to be the RCW champion, just doesn't deserve it the way he went about it.
He looks ready. He wants a challenge.
Now, this is an open challenge, but let's face it, we all saw what happened to Matt Hayter earlier. We all saw what happens to anyone who comes up against our champion, HAVOK. So if everyone just wants to go home now, beat the traffic, that's fine by us. So, guys out the back, don't worry about it. We'll call it a night. That'll be good.
Oh, wait a minute.
I know that music.
We heard it earlier before tonight. Surely Mike Boomer's in no condition to contest a title match right now.
Well, we know Mike Boomer wanted that championship.
Oh my God! It's Zach Sabbath! The Dark King has risen! He's back, Paul! He's back!
Former RCW champion Zach Sabbath is back, and he's answered the open challenge against HAVOK.
This place has come unglued as the King returns to his loyal people. And by God, it's good to see the King. It has been many, many months since Zach Sabbath graced us with his presence. And now the Lord of the Shadow Isles is back. And this is not what HAVOK had in mind, not at all.
Well, we were disappointed that Matt Hayter couldn't challenge here tonight against HAVOK. But wow.
Welcome back indeed. And on a massive weekend for professional wrestling all around the world, Paul, with massive returns all over the place, Riot City Wrestling has one of its own, the Dark King Zach Sabbath, back in the squared circle.
Back in the squared circle and back taking on for the RCW Championship.
Zach Sabbath lost the title to Rocky Monero more than 666 days ago. It was Zach Sabbath's dethroning that led to the era of darkness of the family of the Parea. And now the King looks to take back his most treasured prize.
Well, how is this going to play with HAVOK? HAVOK wouldn't have been expecting this, Sean. He's not
HAVOK
ready.
With HAVOK? Is that what you're asking?
Well,
if it will play HAVOK with HAVOK?
It could do.
Oh!
But look, when all said and done, as we said, HAVOK, obviously a veteran of this sport, a veteran in SA wrestling. I'm sure he's had plenty of surprises like this before.
Zach Sabbath saying, "Is that all you've got, old man?" Just like his partner earlier tonight in Kings of Ruin, trying to chop down the opponent, break his will. See who the bigger man is.
Followed him in. Oh, now this time Zach follows in. HAVOK.
Sabbath ducks under.
Oh, flying forearm.
Hasn't lost a step. Ring rust is for mere mortals. Kings are immune.
Well, the RCW champion bails to the outside, trying to get some comforting words from Benjamin Rosenthal.
Not that you need a king to lead you to that realization, but it's sometimes nice.
I'm sure everyone already knows.
On the outside now. HAVOK with the advantage.
Big forearm from the champion sends the challenger down. Now the challenger fires back with his own. Oh, sends the head of HAVOK into that side apron.
To your point earlier, Paul, about not expecting Zach Sabbath, if you set up an open challenge, here we go.
You've got to be ready for anyone.
It took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, in the crowd. HAVOK now trying to turn the tables back his way.
Sends the head of Zach Sabbath into that ring apron.
And again, senior referee Michael Kent could have registered a 10 count by now, could have counted both these men out, wisely letting the clock run.
Well, RCW Championship on the line. We don't want it to end in a count out, Sean.
Absolutely not. Kind of hard to see from our vantage point exactly what's going on. Our RCW cameras are showing it to you better than we could ever call it.
Whoa, I could see Zach Sabbath just got sent into that steel post. HAVOK trying to break that count, but I don't think he needs to worry about that right now.
Back in the ring now, Sabbath coming off far worse for that encounter with the steel cover to retain the... No, just a 1 count.
HAVOK still on the attack of the Dark King. The Master of Mayhem. Defending his first time to defend that RCW Championship.
Oh! HAVOK showing why he is feared. 2 count there. A little bit of frustration setting in though.
Well, that's never a good thing, Sean. That frustration sets in, your mind starts to wander, your mind starts to think about different things, and that can bring you to your demise.
And look, I'm going to talk out of school here a little bit. One of the things I've noticed with HAVOK in the past few months is self-confidence. When he's confident in himself, in what he's doing, he's a nigh unstoppable juggernaut. When doubt starts to seep in, there's frustration, there's miscalculation, there's mistakes. He needs to understand that he is the veteran that we all see him as, that we know he is capable of doing damage like that.
Those double knees right to the midsection of Sabbath.
Cover 2, and is more than capable of obtaining, holding, and retaining a championship on his own.
Well, it's obviously something that HAVOK needs to prove now after what went down just some 6 weeks ago here with Matt Hayter. HAVOK needs to get that win, needs to prove that he is that RCW champion.
A loss here tonight could be absolutely debilitating for him, and yet be another sterling moment in the growing legacy of the Dark King, who comes through now with a Shining Wizard.
Shining Wizard catches him. Could this be it? Oh, you can see that frustration right there from the Dark King. He hit him with that Shining Wizard. He's won many a matches with that, Sean.
Indeed he has, but he's saying now it's time for the ultimate, time for the Vile Driver.
Oh, look out. HAVOK sends him off. Oh, that drop toe hold sends HAVOK into that middle rope. Oh! Big strike knee on the outside, right to the side of the head of the Master of Mayhem.
Benjamin Rosenthal watching from the sidelines there, his eyes glued to Zach Sabbath, worrying about his client, wondering if he should interfere. Oh! What a blockbuster. Cover now.
2. Just the 2, not enough for the Dark King to regain that championship.
Plenty of support here in the crowd for HAVOK, plenty of support for the Dark King. And nobody likes Ben Rosenthal, that's just a given.
Well, that's for sure.
Reversal by HAVOK.
Sends Sabbath hard into the corner. In comes HAVOK. Oh.
Hesitated too long and ate the boots for it. Sabbath rolls through.
What's Sabbath got in mind? Oh, wow!
Landed on his head, but you know there's been some damage done on the heels and the back of his legs from the impact. Cover now to retain the championship. Still just the 2 count.
Just the 2, not enough for the Master to keep his title here at the Devil You Know.
Residents watching on YouTube, we hope you have enjoyed the action so far. It has been an incredible night. We know that Adam Brooks will face Chris Basso at our next show in the finals of the C4 G1 Absolute Grand Prix for the inaugural Emerald Crown Championship. We know that Matt Hayter's opportunity at the RCW title has been shifted. Those goalposts moved thanks to Benjamin Rosenthal and Jensen Hunt.
Well, all they've told us, Sean, is that he can't go for the title till later in the year.
Yeah, that sounds like something Jensen would do. And now here, HAVOK about to retain his RCW Championship. No! Two again.
You can see Benjamin Rosenthal getting on top of the referee.
It has been such a huge weekend for wrestling here in Australia and around the world. What a main event to finish with tonight. Which of these two men, these two icons of South Australian wrestling, will hold aloft the most prestigious title in all of Australian wrestling by the time the night is over?
Those boots right to the side of the head of Zach Sabbath.
Sabbath not taking that disrespect, lying down. Folded him up, and
Wow, had both legs hooked. I thought that was going to be it.
HAVOK is showing his tenacity. HAVOK is showing his toughness. Sabbath coming off the shelf straight into a championship match.
But hasn't missed a beat.
Not at all. But you can see that the pain is starting to take its toll.
Zach Sabbath first to his feet. Oh, but look out. HAVOK gets him up on the shoulders. Sabbath able to get down. Oh! In comes HAVOK. Oh, look out. That knee from Sabbath.
Winds up. Goes to deliver another clothesline. Still can't get the big man off his feet. There it goes.
Hooks the leg again into that cover.
Was Rosenthal about to grab the referee's legs just then?
It looked like he'd been watching Tyler Daniels.
No, I saw you, Benjamin. Oh, look out! HAVOK now. This has got to be it to retain.
Oh, Sabbath able to kick out of that one. You can see the pain, the frustration that HAVOK has right now. He's thinking, what am I going to have to do to beat the Dark King? What do I have to do to keep my RCW Championship?
Both men have suffered. Both men have dished out suffering. Call this one 50-50 at the moment. HAVOK setting up now. Oh, Sabbath with the backdrop.
Oh, sends HAVOK over and down. Sabbath trying to get that adrenaline moving through the body. Here he comes. That flying knee. Catches the champion. Big spinning heel kick. Goes, hooks the legs. Two.
Wow. Senior referee Michael King confirming 2 count. I had to check that one.
So close. We nearly crowned a brand new RCW champion, the Dark King.
Nearly is not enough, Paul Roberts. HAVOK showing what he's made of. Sabbath showing he hasn't missed a step.
HAVOK showing that instinct, rolling straight to the edge of the ring, right near the ropes.
What a main event. Both men now on the apron.
He strikes back and forth.
HAVOK's wobbly. Sent back in the ring the hard way. Can Sabbath capitalize though?
Oh, Sabbath trying to head back up. Looks like his back giving him some trouble.
He might be taking too long, giving HAVOK an opportunity to do just that. Splits the wicket on the Dark King. Buys himself some much needed breathing time. Sabbath's caught up there. Havok can punch him as long as he likes at this rate.
Well, as we said, the referee being very lenient in this RCW Championship match.
What is Havok doing?
Wow, Havok.
Oh my God!
Leg scissors.
Sends Sabbath almost all the way across the ring. Coming out.
2.
Sabbath kicks out. This match will continue.
Back and forth, these two men. Where will it stop, Sean? Who will be successful here tonight?
Paul, it's too close to call. I honestly cannot predict that. I will say this, we're seeing a hell of a match.
Oh, absolutely. And as you said, obviously, Havok had to be prepared doing that open challenge. But he could have been prepared, but he didn't know that Zach Sabbath was here.
Nobody knew Zach Sabbath was here. Going for it again, perhaps back to the well. Oh! Sabbath returning the favor from earlier, and now Havok's all tied up in the ropes. Oh my God! Clothesline into Tree of Woe. Sabbath making sure he stays there.
Just using him as a punching bag every time Havok pops up. Sabbath right there with the strikes.
The Dark King has dark intentions now. Look out!
Oh! Vicious knee.
Benjamin Rosenthal is seeing the championship slipping away from his client's grasp. Cover.
Remember the cover, that's got to be it.
And are you sure?
That
Michael
close.
keeps saying it was that close. Oh. Again, so good to have a referee like Michael Kent, so accurate, so ethical. But holy crap, how close was that?
Doesn't get much closer than that, Sean. The Dark King nearly regaining his championship, putting him back at the top of the pile.
What a return that would be for Zach Sabbath. What an embarrassment that would be to Havok. What would that mean for Hayter's title opportunity? Would we see Sabbath and Hayter go at it again?
Well, this is it. So many questions coming from tonight, Sean.
Sabbath now determined to answer at least one, and that's who will be the winner of this match. Big clothesline there. Turns Havok inside out. The momentum is well and truly on. Oh my God, Havok pops back up.
Oh, that.
Only to be dropped right on his head.
That full Nelson suplex.
Second championship for Sabbath.
Oh.
Still 2.
Zach Sabbath has thrown everything he can at the champion here tonight.
Residents in the audience are coming absolutely unglued, arguing with one another. Was that 2? Was that 3? Wait a minute! Rosenthal reached out and grabbed Zach Sabbath's leg.
Sabbath pointing it to Rosenthal.
Big bicycle kick. And now, Alabama slam. Rolls him through. Oh, we know what this combination means.
That package pile driver, that could be it.
That momentary distraction capitalized. And Havok retains.
Well, after a hard-fought match, Havok has been successful over the returning Zach Sabbath here tonight.
Look, full props to Havok for the victory, but Paul, the difference was made there by Benjamin Rosenthal. That momentary distraction enough to give Havok the opportunity to capitalize.
Well, we've seen the returning Zach Sabbath put everything on the line. He had that great opportunity to regain his championship here tonight against Havok, but unsuccessful, as you said. Benjamin Rosenthal getting involved.
I don't
And
think
HAVOK keeps that title.
I don't think HAVOK even realizes that Rosenthal was involved. He didn't see it.
No,
He was
well,
facing the other way. I don't think he's got any idea. I wonder what he's going to make of it when he watches this show back on YouTube.
well, indeed, well, that'll be something interesting we need to find out. Sean, like I said, so many questions have been unanswered here tonight at The Devil You Know.
Residents on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you for supporting Australian wrestling, South Australian wrestling, and independent wrestling. For the real voice of Australian, Paul Roberts, or voice of Australian wrestling, Paul Roberts, I'm the wordsmith, Sean Fuster. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time at Riot City Wrestling.